Hey, in this video I'm going to show you how to add more to your accompaniment when playing in DADGAD by just using simple two-finger chords on the low A and middle D string. Let's get to it. If this is your first time here and you're interested in learning more about Irish backing songs and guitar techniques, click the subscribe button now and the bell so you don't miss out on anything. So essentially what we're learning is a B minor scale up the neck on the low A string. And then we're adding a third on top of it. And because B minor is the relative minor of D, it'll sound nice when we're playing in DADGAD. So we're only playing two notes, which is known as a double stop. So it's somewhere between a single note and a chord which is made up of three notes or more. So we'll start with the first one, and that's going to be B minor. So starting out, we have this first finger on the second fret of the low A string playing that B note, and we're also playing the open D note. Playing those together. From here we're moving up to get this C sharp. It's a C sharp diminished when you add in the open G as well, but for the moment we're just playing the two notes, which is the C sharp and the E on the second fret of that low or middle D string. From here we're sliding up to this D, playing a D and an F sharp, and I'm using my third and second finger. You can use your first and second if it's handier for you. I just think sliding up from here is handy when your third finger is involved, so you might as well keep it going. You have your first finger on the 5th fret now, playing this G note, and you're playing the E note with your third finger. From here, we're holding that shape, we're sliding it up another 2 frets to get the F sharp minor shape. So that's first finger now on the 7th fret, third finger on the 9th fret. From here, we're going up just 1 fret. We're going, now our second finger is on the 9th fret, playing this B note, and third finger is on the 10th fret, playing the G. Sliding this one up 2 frets, you're up to this A shape, so you have the A and the C sharp on that 11th fret, and then finally we're back to our B minor. So that's with our third finger up on the 14th fret and our first finger is on the 12th fret, playing that D note. So going through that again, we'll go again, starting from the top. B minor, C sharp, up to the D, E minor, up 2 frets to this F sharp minor, then we have the G, A, and finally B minor. If you're enjoying things so far, do give it a thumbs up and comment if you have any questions. I'll try and help you out. So a good idea would be to take out your metronome and just practice that scale until you're nice and comfortable with it. And maybe challenge yourself by taking up the tempo a bit and just getting nice and getting it in your head. Then maybe adding in some rhythms instead of just having the single strokes. Any rhythm you want. And you want to kind of be accurate with your right hand technique here, just hitting those 2 strings. It's a good way just to hammer in and really nail those strings down. And then you can start opening things up to the more DADGAD sound. So what I'm doing there is after we get to the B, I'm just going further down the scale. I'm going to the open A and then finally the D chord. Just to resolve it, bring it home really from that B down to the A and then the open D. You can follow the scale down and maybe make some bass runs for yourself. So B, open A, G, F sharp, get the E, and then you're down to your D. If you don't yet have that double down jig rhythm solid, I have 2 videos dedicated to that right below, and I'll leave it in the description for you. So now we can start adding this to our accompaniment. So say we were playing a tune in the key of D. We can start throwing that in wherever we want. back to the home D, back to the D, and just play around it. Or you can do a jig rhythm, which is anything you want, really. So it's just a fun one to be able to throw in and mess around with. So I hope you got some value out of that. If you did, please let me know in the comments, and I'll keep them coming. If there's any questions or any videos you want me to cover in particular, do let me know as well. So do check out the DADGAD guitar cheat sheet that I put together, and it has all of these DADGAD chords and everything. I tried to squish everything onto the one page and get as much onto it as possible. So do check that out, and I will talk to you on the next one.